through our tone, by our time. It's your time, we say, a time that we all have to share our story with the general public to serve as an inspiration to other people out there. I am Fatima Jawara and this is the Your Time Show. Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm okay, how about yourself?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, I want you to introduce yourself to the viewers out there before we got into the interview format.
Yeah, okay. Well, I would like to thank you all, for the wonderful invitation that you have for me, to be on your platform. My name is Famara Sajo. For the benefit of those who don't know me, well, maybe those who are well used to the social media will recognize me, commonly known as DECO. I live in Burfoot. I'm a young Gambian artist, especially on fine arts, as I say earlier on. Yeah, I live in Burfoot,
Okay, you commonly call DECO.
DECO
But
art,
you
yeah.
said people would know you. Mana mul be lonna rek. Ni yeto for them.
Yeah.
Bari sutero for na mako ro kama ni lunato ni boy.
Yeah, yeah, that will be very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I know some of them, who are very familiar with me can easily recognize me, So as I tell you earlier on, I am Famara Sajo, commonly known as DECO Art. Normally, I used to be publishing most of my works in the social media. That's why I told you that maybe some of the people who are familiar with me, they will easily recognize me,
Okay, very well. Then I would want you to explain a little bit about your biography.
Okay, that's a good question. Well, I live in Burfoot, but I was born and brought up in Carnivina State. I transferred to Burfoot in early 2005. That's where I did my primary school from grade 5. I transferred to grade 5 to complete my primary school at Burfoot. From there, I proceed to Burfoot OPA. That was in early 2009. I completed from there to transfer to Masru Senior Secondary School in Olyundum. That's where I did my senior level. From there, I started to realize myself as an artist. Though art, it comes in a form of a gift. You as a person have to realize it in an early age. So luckily, I thank God for that. I realized my talents as early as 15 years. Yeah, 15 years old. That's quite a long time, So from there, I feel like this is what I can do. So in that, I try to follow up my dreams as an artist or as somebody who can be a creative person in the future. So with the help of my arts teacher, because I was very close to him as a friend, he was one of my best teacher, I can say. He tried to give me some encouragement about as an artist, though he's a good artist though. So I really like what he was doing. From there, I come closer to him. So through his inspiration, I got some idea about being an artist. So I didn't follow it at that spot, but I definitely love what I do before. So, but immediately after my final exam, that is final level of grade 12, I started to focus on the art itself because, as I told you earlier on, it comes in a form of a small tip of knowledge in you that you need to follow up. So from there, I started to follow up my dreams. Immediately after school, I started to go around, especially in my neighborhood, that is Burfoot. That's where I started the Grassroot. That's where I started to find out some jobs because an artist here in the Gambia is not easy.
Yeah, we'll come to that. First, I would want you to clarify this for me.
Okay.
Your artwork, is it a talent or a gift? Because you did mention you had a gift, but at some point you also said it was a talent.
Yeah, it's a natural gift, I can say, because not everybody is born to be an artist.
But I think practicing it could be able to
form it as a talent. That will pave you a way. That will give you a way to become who you want to be in the future. As I told you, it comes in a form of a small tip of knowledge in your mind that you need to realize it in an early age or any moment. You understand? So through following it, then you can be what you want to be in the future. Yeah, but most cases, an artist, it comes in a form of a knowledge. It comes in a form of a tip of knowledge in you that you need to realize it if you don't realize it, maybe you may have some a little bit doubt of what you want to be, or so it comes like it's a natural talent to me, you know.
It's a natural talent.
Yeah, natural talent. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Aside from that, I want to know your personality as a whole. You being a youth man, seeing all types of jobs out there, but you choose art as
Art. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm going back to what I told you before. Like art, it comes in a form of a small tip of knowledge in you rather. You understand? So through following it, you can be what you want to be. You understand? So for me, I don't know anybody else, but for me, it's like I follow it up to the last point, and now I thank God that I'm living in it. It's part of my life nowadays, because I won't see any job that I can do except art. So this is my life, you know.
Okay, I should have brought this prior, but then again, I want you to tell us what type of art. Because
well, yeah, yeah.
the type that you do.
Nyajibe, well, I will go. Nyajibe, art is too wide. It's very, very wide, because it's like a tree with a lot of branches. You understand? So, like, it has many, many, many ways that you have to follow up. You understand? So, but I strictly specialize on fine art, that is creative art, you know, based on painting and design. So, but, you know, when it comes to arts, you have liberal arts, you have fine arts, you have performing arts, you know, it has many, 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 many ways. It's like, come kabe, cool baker sinyakilindi, it's like, I branch Jamal Shoto. So at Rete Marila Bulu, which direction are you going? You understand? Yeah.
So it is designing.
Yeah, I specialize on painting and design. Yeah, that is creative arts. Other people call it fine arts. Fine arts, yeah.
Okay, yeah, for the struggles we face.
Okay.
As an artist.
Yeah. Definitely, you know, I started from grassroots, long way. You know, especially here in the Gambia, it's not easy though, because like the way you are on it, you know, sometimes you come, you know, kumka start on top. You understand? Everything start from the grassroots. Like starting difficulties mul face before, you know, Kabimba start kang, you know, I had a lot of people commenting about what I do. Some used to say, wow, you know, maybe nin doko ning among nafasho Gambia jang because of, you know, people don't pay you good money in it, or dolfana bije ka felo ko, you know, ila artist yang, you know, jang at school of arts montara jang. So hanyi bakang maybe there will be time whereby it is a chang no mote mako, you know, like, I understand. So a lot of difficulties left face based on my work. Like number one difficulty is mumu. Sometimes, you know, they pay me less. I don't mind on that, because by then there was no good recommendation about what I do. You understand? Mojamal malong kom, this is what I do. So unkatale, you know, with all my stuff like the paint, like a shop, this is what I do. From there, can I do some advertisement for you? Maybe by then I was going to school. That was nearly, you know,
high school days.
High school days rather. So like a doko kamole free just to give me some tokens, pocket money as a lunch or whatsoever. So okono fanang, you know, sometimes people do discourage you in terms of, you know, their comments.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to you viewers. I am your presenter Alaji Kedram.
Representing the interests of Gambia because the
Welcome viewers, this is the second phase of the show with the same people, and a reminder you're still watching Better Future Productions. Farmer, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, earlier you did mention that you had some challenges pertaining to people, the recognition that you lacked to back then. But then, in my own point of view, their thought wasn't as bad as it might seem to you. Because Niajibe 1, if you have a good recommendation, that is schooling, your work wouldn't be criticized, right or wrong? What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, schooling fanam nyajibe, that was the most important target. That was bemung focus kano, because Gambia jang like metro is very important, but nyaning education samanyona it always in a good way. Motafule nyanaka jineke, motafule nyanaka through your own understanding, you can link with different people internationally. You understand? So international school was just to able to read and write, and then able to find out my way. Mbita dami. I understand. So man koronto nung kata kadung arts kono directly. You understand? But the target was to complete my school, because nyajibe from Kabinda Pitakan school sometimes. I do absent from school, but most of my classmates, they never knew like why Makata school, but something behind it, like maybe be subject of BJ, I'm unnecessary back. Oh, I have another job, I have to cover up.
Oh. So. But okay, don't you think going to school to learn those lessons would have been beneficial to you, could also contribute to your art?
Yeah.
Rather than you skipping school.
Yeah, definitely. Is very important. Yeah, for me, come like schooling fanang is most important thing. Janebe kudol kala. I tell me first, number one priority. So, but nyajibe fanang by then I was not having support. Because from kabim further na junior school. Through that stuff, helps me to pay my school fees. So it's like I don't joke with it. Sometimes I do have small works, handing a doco as a lado cover up now.
Yeah, one more but niaji for nothing yellow school 100% even without payment. Sometimes you can go at least talk to a teacher in a negotiation form. But I allow period doing class or certain lessons rather than you dodge in school. Purkataka something called works. Well, it was a part of the reasons, to my own understanding, that led you not to have a proper recommendation from people, despite the works that you were doing aside.
Yes, you're right. Even for Muntonyalti, but after schooling, I go for it strictly, strictly, and then I try all possible solutions for Gambia to recognize me or to know who am I in the future. Because Nyajibe, still now, I'm still on it, because Nyajibe, why I got the recommendation was, I always like to do a signature, because every artist in the Gambia, is doing as an artist, as his field, and, recommend, there is only way whereby you will be recommended is like, any doko nyaka is very important. You have to try and do a signature.
Okay.
A signature on beside of your work. So that signature, it helps, but it helps you, because whoever come across with your that work will easily knows Karla jar turuta or Karla Ninkejang. Malfa understand. So willing tafana mako demanding after my schooling, because I do any signature of any of my works.
Okay, yeah, it and different kola will gonna me at name recommendations because even come faham ro you that much. But for it at school in the attend for?
Well, yes, I can say yes, School of Art, but not in the Gambia. Okay. I was in Ghana for nearly 3 years. Okay. Immediately after my school, in a year after my school, after the graduation of my school, because Nyajibe is very, very important, for you to learn more about what you are doing, especially, in the painting side, because Nyajibe kufulal art store. There is two things, like what I'm doing, two things. That is painting and drawing. You can able to draw, and when it comes to painting, you have some error in it. So therefore, I'm a dashatale. If I understand it. So you can able to paint and to draw, but the most important is you know how to draw. If you know how to draw, you have to learn how to paint. What I mean by paint is the colors. Okay. It's very important for you to identify the colors. So until I feel like I have to further my education, or I have to further my talent to learn more what I'm lacking. That is about colors. So there colors le current demanding to identify reflection of light, and then when you mix these colors and this color, what you have, many things I can say.
Okay, what led to you studying art itself? Because then you believe that it was a gift from God, that you had to pursue it despite going to school. But then all of a sudden after school, you decide to go and study art. Why studying something that you're gifted with?
Yes, because Nyajibe, if somebody can be gifted in something, you know, whilst he or she don't know the whole thing about what he is doing, except or unless he go for it, and because everything in this life there is practical and theory. Yeah, so practical I'm okay with that. So I have to go for the theory side, so that I can be stand firm or to defend myself in any level.
Okay, that defense. For bullying from people, like you do your work and they criticize your work.
Of course, yes.
Okay, so that was a part of the reasons that.
Yes, of course, yes. Because Nyajibe, come nga fanyam ali on, akanan in a small tip of knowledge.
Okay.
Ita mari la kalungkom, this is what you can do.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but me fam force ita jamfala.
Okay.
Man I understand. For ise fam force e jamfala long elaftamunna. So Nyajibe nta fanang kom tadang yang fam force, because during those days na doko nying. And today, nowadays, is far different.
Okay.
Sometimes from when I come across with some of my works, earlier on, I do hate it.
Really?
Yeah, because come on, this is not like so I even prefer to go and erase that one and then put another new one.
Okay, so, but behind everything that one does, there is a hidden secret in between. Your passion to the color study and painting and all that.
Yes.
But there is something attached to it that I would want you to share with us.
Okay.
Okay. Is there an individual for you to aim higher painting or is there a specific reason will I encourage that program study?
Yes, there are many reasons. I am passionate about painting karang or to further my talent.
Okay.
Number one is during my works, people do comment.
Okay.
But the majority of the comment is about trying or imam futa follow or you are coming up. You understand? The second reason is in arts, there'll be a certain stage for say from force. Still you are still in between. I understand. Still now I'm still on the journey. You understand? So but regional study for Lafa Bake is in the Gambia here, especially in the Gambia, people don't understand about art itself.
They don't understand.
They don't understand art. They just feel like amari about dokol keka, yes, it's normal. But you gotta compare to other African countries or internationally. Artists, they are one of the most respectful, or they are one of the most intelligent people in the world. Because Nyajibe in those days, according to what I read, like kabring camera ning video man na follow, artists were used as an illustrator in case any scene nyaketa, especially accident or any other things. Nyaketa, immediately they contact artists to come and do the illustration. How the scene is, even in the courthouse, artists they used to be there to do an illustration. So therefore, art is very important. So I have to, further it, to come back again and then show the Gambian people what is about arts and how arts are. Arts for that level of munto. Thank God nowadays, people there. I see many artists are coming up. I see many people are trying to create and then share it with people and then because artists will mukasi.
Okay, mela feel like because you got Gambian sulmang arts law.
Understand, yeah.
But it's because the artists themselves don't send us the message that would force us to know what art really is. Because long painting or let's say art like a sword draw, kapenta kamuko draw or something. What is the message in that?
Nyajibe or why Gambian art law. They don't know it totally. But for instance, number one, the more commanded dokola. I can consulata na doku ninkanye based on arts. You understand? Ndara ya nga church. like 100% long, 75% of the Gambian, you know, they don't know the price. They don't charge. They have no nama expect art for the talk nanga motole. So nataka realize like, oh, Neil, have they ever paid somebody to do art for them, or have they never witnessed a person doing a painting? They understand. Woman, number one reason why I say they don't understand about art.
Okay.
Yeah. Number two is, as an artist, you know, many Gambians, you know, ajartele etaye den ko sang or a mobile sang or a fendo sang phone, different from buying a painting, because nyajibe art is connected to a one's feeling. Art is connected to one feeling. Come itela mirolo come life benyami. Arts fanankole illustrate. It's like a music. It's like performing arts.
If the message content is good, people will be aware of
what you do. Yeah.
As a whole.
Yeah.
But message content usually is not very catchy enough. Puro mo na time for a ways. Come kataka painting, let's say kataka sang.
Kasang, yes, yes. Okay. Eba cross kan arts je o painting is connected to your feeling, then you fall in love with that. You understand? So, but other than that, ika fenyi nyajaru fenna sirun jela fon eko nyinga nice tabake, but amanjari lete kodo bondia sang or you spend money on it. They don't like to spend money on a particular art painting. For nowadays, nowadays, you know, people are aware, and then they always love to see a nice thing. Even in that official to corral to, you know, you see arts because it's connected to their feeling. They love it. They love to see something that is attractive or eye catches. They understand. So well, you know, nowadays, you know, I can see it's coming up definitely. But before, because Nyajibe, I'm in the arts for now, it's 15 years ago. I've been in the game for nearly 15 years. So a while ago, and as early as 5 to 7 years, it was very difficult, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Sang, did you see a future in the Gambian art industry?
Yes, of course. A very bright future. A very bright future. Because I've been meeting with different artists, you know, in the Gambia, and then nowadays there are many artists, especially young ones, both females and males, you know, are engaging on it, because you understand. And then again, you know, I was at once at National Center of Arts and Culture one time. You know, we were discussing a lot about Gambian artists. They even create a forum. They call it Arts Association. You know, it's very important because it brings the Gambian artists together as under one umbrella. And they call it Gam artists. So, and then I've seen a lot of talent. I'm surprised to see those artists. They can nicely, you know, at the same time, you know, but mun desata je wal mu support le desta. We definitely lack support. You know, we need support, and then we need to, you know, express ourselves in different ways. Because nyaji be jang artist jamal be, they don't have fun. Imam fun soto wala na, they are still holding themselves. So jamal be fanang, they believe in what they are doing. Wala na, they are still following their dreams. Especially in the Sifa. Nobody support me in what I'm doing. I myself, you know, trying to force myself to be, you know, to be somebody in the future. I understand, yeah. So, but I thank God in that. And then Gambian artists will find, and they are really trying. Yeah, because they used to come up with the idea to sketch a person like a portrait. They call it portrait. To paint or to sketch a picture of a person. You know, there are many artists like I see that they just come up with the idea. Mange esa file draw nga present ya, you know, maybe mange ST draw from very nice nga present ya. So in that you have motivation and people know you very well.
Okay, mela fina da maya formule comme ibe sul supports men.
Okay.
In case if you would.
Yes, right now I'm working on a project, my own project rather. It's like I want to create an arts gallery in the Gambia. An exhibition, but it have to be in a form of a gallery. So because why I want to create that one, I'm on Sia Gambia, and definitely like Nimanta Dogola outside. I always like to be creative in my home. And then right now I have more than like 20 pieces of artworks. They are hanging in my rooms, you know. So sometimes friends used to come to my house and then beg me for it, beg me. So, but I just, it clicks to my mind that why? It's better I just create a place whereby I will shop all those materials, you know, display, you know, for people to come around and see what can artists do, or to come and buy some artworks. So often in a form of, in a civilized way, it's gonna be in a big showroom. So right now I'm building in that project. I have started to build, you know, the place itself, sending corrugator but mbulo bantambala right now. So through the work outside, use to spend on that to create the place. Yeah, so maybe because I'm living in a good location whereby I wanted to create that arts gallery. Yeah, so at the same time I have youths who are working together with me. You know, motivate kanenke samba dokola. I used to give them some work to do. So like in documentary, some of them used to be at home to relax or watching movie and stuff. So with that, you know, even when we are not working, they can report to the gallery. Then we do some works together.
So you will need financial support.
Financial support. Okay. That is my target now.
Okay. Now I want to ask you my final question before we wrap up.
Okay.
Okay. Are you the best artist in the Gambia?
No, I'm not the best artist, but I can say I am among the best.
Why not the best? Because you just said majority of the Gambians recognize you and your work.
Yes, what I mean is this. Well, meta konole. Yeah. So mo fanang iko nyari londo, mo meta kono londo ti all fane cool understand it back. You understand? So there are many artists in the Gambia. They can do far better than me, but you know, I can say I am among the best, and I can assure you that, you know, like the stages that I have passed through, you know, many Gambian artists haven't passed through in that stage. Number one, I was among the artists who were selected in the Comos to go and do street art painting in Janjambure, because in Janjambure they used to do every annual festival. So there was a competition held in the Gambia among 5 various artists. They are well recommended. So in that competition, it's like they will sign 2 of the artists who came with good illustration or good painting. So Alhamdulillah, I was among those 2 artists who represent the combos. Yeah, and again.
What was your position?
In the competition, I took second. Second.
So that means you're not the best.
No, I was among.
You said you're among, but in options we say yes, no, or none of the above.
Yeah.
So it's 3. It's either a no, a none of the above, or a yes. You should be confident, because hence you believe.
I am well confident of what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nyajiwe, I took second. Maybe selection of Kenya along, or
so
how.
That means you're the best.
Maybe. It's possible.
No, I want a certain answer. Is it a yes or a no?
I cannot assure you that I am among the best, because
you know, you have people who are before you in the game.
In the game, thank you very much.
Only your work can determine whether you're the best or not. So through your works, are you the best or not?
I can assure you that I'm among the best.
No, among the best is not acceptable. Just the best or none of the above.
Well, now I am the best, I can say, because why
so
I say I am the best.
I will not take any explanation from that. So viewers, this is it. He's asking for financial support. In case if you have any and want to reach out onto him, you can give your numbers for.
I have a Facebook page whereby I used to publish most of my works. Like every day I do post some of my works that I do. You can log into Farmer Sajo in bracket 1DECO art, or you can check into my Facebook page 1DECO new painting and design. You will see some of my works that I used to publish to the media, and then I got a lot of viewers. You know through that. I have a lot of contacts in both local line and international. So those who are living here, you can reach me in my official line, that is the business line, 730-2713. You can call me for any kind of your art painting, you know, either brushwork or house design, you know. Yeah, I think that is easy way to get me in the media and stuff.
Yeah, he is reachable on all the addresses that he made mention of. Till we come your way next, bye for now.